All right. By U.S. and Canadian copyright laws, anything show on this show here is deemed under fair use and/or fair dealing. Salt mines will explode. Do not take what we say seriously. And with that said, this is a couple announcements. Oh, hang on. And also a couple announcements. This is our last Sunday episode. More info will be after the intro. Boot it!
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast. I'm calling both games.
Don't take anything that we're about to say seriously, unless you're the El Cazador known as Antonio Brown.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I mean, shut the fuck up! My phone! Hey, you want to see something really cool? I enjoy chaos and disorder.
Did someone say chaos?
Well, that, I say, was dearly worth it for our final Sunday episode. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Disaster. I'm
Hello,
Mel. We got
everybody.
I got Duck alongside us with Kirby, member of association. Heyo. And also, you might be wondering why this is technically our last Sunday episode. Due to continuity shenanigans between the days that a couple of us are doing, we have decided that we will move the show to Wednesdays, starting next Wednesday, actually. So that means there will be no episode on 9/11. We agreed that there will be no episode that day, so we decided to book it all the way to the 14th instead. With that said, topics. I'm gonna let Duck do the topics this week because I want to eat.
Okie dokie. So the topics for this week is a week one recap, including some two important games that have not happened yet. We talk about the college football playoff expansion to 12 teams. Really? I know why you're doing this. Money.
We've got
Some
to
NFL
have money.
We do our NFL predictions for this season. Plenty of players in many sports got Publishers Clearinghouse contracts, and Italian Motorsport is making an associate question about the choices of the team, as well as the shameful display of the week. Yes, we go from shit stain of the week to shameful display of the week. Yes, we're trying to be PG kid friendly. And Kirby,
We might go into borderline of. We might go around the borderline of. We might go PG-13 a bit, or I might go 14A, Canadian 14A.
That's mainly what we're aiming for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which means censor button is out for me.
Also, do we have a special guest?
We should be. You know about him by his shenanigans of lifting weights.
And dropping fecal matter into sinks.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, that was perfect. I'm not going to penalize that.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, he's also known for basically playing and MS-DOS games on this.
It was
Oh,
fucking Windows 98.
there we go.
So yeah,
we sent, I sent him out. But notice, do you want to double check if he's inbound, Duck?
let me see.
Oh, by the way, Udinese beat Roma 4-0.
What?
Oh really?
Oh.
Guess he didn't park the bus enough.
Hmm.
Ready
With
to
this
come
said-
in.
Hey, there he is.
Ah, there he is.
Hello, gentlemen.
There's Egg.
Trying to do it by mobile, I couldn't make it happen.
Hey, no problem.
F in
Did
the
you hear
chat.
Vinox?
Sorry
Did you
for
hear
being
Vinox?
He heard it.
Whoop. He heard it. That's
All
it.
right,
Yep.
should I play the
Put up
sound or
tier
just not
maker, let's
risk
see.
it?
Do it. I don't
Yep.
care at this point.
So
Cue tradition.
Come on, don't take forever on me. I
It
know it's
will.
in my freaking hard drive.
it will.
All right. With that said, you know what?
Get that loaded up while we talk about some college football.
Mm-hmm. So college football's underway. Week 1 happened, and I got a couple words for one of the teams that I cheer for in Pac-12. Roast duck.
That entire conference is a clown show, my guy.
I
It
know,
is.
and it's probably going to get worse from here.
Stand by.
Oh,
Ag's going to go. Hey, there you go.
there he is. Now we can see.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
now you can actually see me without.
Also, me and Ag hate the weather for yesterday because weather delay.
College
Yeah.
Station was hit by storms.
Well, College Station didn't get hit that bad. The cell originated over in Navasota, and it worked its way over. But yeah, it was about an hour or two delay. But hey, you know what? We got the dub. I've got things I'm not thrilled about with A&M, but a shutout's a shutout. A win's a win. I'm hoping the O-line can gel a little bit more, learn from it, because App State clearly has a good offense. We're playing them next.
Yep, hopefully
You're going up against Appalachian State next.
That is correct.
Oh boy.
May God have mercy on our souls.
So yeah, let's talk about some games, shall we?
We already covered for 2 of them.
We already covered 2 of them. We have
That was-
Georgia beating the ever-loving shit out of Oregon.
Please
3
note
out
at
of
the
number
half.
11.
Hang on. Please note at the half that score was 28-3.
Lol.
Yeah, well, the Bulldogs are not the Falcons. They won
Yep.
49-3.
Wrong part of Georgia, mi amigo.
And then, as Ag mentioned earlier, number 6 Texas A&M took down the Sam Houston Bearcats 31-0. And
I don't think we should be ranked number 6.
yeah.
Do you want my honest opinion on where we should be ranked, Ag? Because you know that I've converted to the Aggies. I've somewhat converted to Aggies this year.
Well, let's. I'm gonna hold off on actually saying you're a legit Aggie fan until you know more of the traditions. But you're on a good start.
I've done a couple of the traditions already, which is the whoops, which is a bit of whoops,
Right.
and reminding myself on how to sing the war hymn.
Well, at least in a different key, because the original key I could actually kind of do.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go over the Thursday night games. The backyard brawl has returned. Pittsburgh
Yes.
versus West Virginia. And what has
What a
been a
game
clash
that
of the
was.
Titans that I sadly couldn't watch because Akron had a Thursday night game also that went to overtime. But Pittsburgh ended up winning 38-31 off the game-winning pick 6. Oklahoma State got taken for a ride against Antonio Brown University, a.k.a. Central Michigan, but they ended up surviving 58-44. And Wake Forest, your defending ACC runners-up, beat the Virginia Military Institute Keydets 44-10.
VMI.
Yes, VMI. And on Friday, Michigan State took care of Western Michigan 35-13. Michigan
Not
State's
bad,
ranked number
Sparty.
15. And sadly, that's who Akron plays on next Saturday.
Western Michigan or Michigan State?
Michigan State. We don't do the conference games yet.
I don't think y'all are going to win that one.
Yeah, I know. You better hold on to that 1-0 record as tight as we can.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, on the Saturday games, number 1, Alabama, no surprise here, beat Utah State 55-0.
Flattened them.
And another team got flattened. Wisconsin took care of Illinois State 38-0. Nice. And Ag, you're not going to like this. Baylor beats Albany by the nice score, 69-10.
It's Albany. I mean, I'm not expecting them to win. On a side note, Help, are you streaming this on your channel?
I am only streaming this on the YT channel, not my Twitch. So sorry, man.
I was gonna say if you were on Twitch, I'd have hosted you. Just needed to ask.
To be fair, I will probably be streaming tomorrow, anyways.
All right. So will I actually. I'm gonna be streaming in the morning. Just for those of you
I'll
who
be
are
streaming in the evening then.
Perfect. I think I'm streaming in the morning. Dodger wanted to do the afternoon, so y'all may be able to get a raid chain going.
It's perfect.
I know one thing's for sure for me. It will be. We'll talk about it later. Just to
All
make
right.
sure.
So, Kentucky, number 20, takes care of Miami of Ohio 37-13. And number 25 ranked BYU goes into Tampa Bay and takes down South Florida 50-21. USC takes down Rice 66-14. Ag's happy about that somewhat. But hey, you say, that's a Pac-12 victory. It won't be anymore.
Well, not for a couple of years. They're saying what's it going to start 2024?
Conference
I think
change-ups?
sometime next season.
Well, the UCLA and Southern Cal one in particular.
Yeah, it's gonna be a complete shit show. 21 ranked Ole Miss takes care of Troy 28-10. The 24 ranked Houston Cougars got taken for a ride against the UTSA Roadrunners in triple overtime, but they survive 37-35.
Struggle win, everybody.
Yep.
I was about to say for Pac-12 and Big Ten, that's happening in 2024. So this season and next season conferences will remain the same.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, 2024.
And Oklahoma, number 9, takes care of UTEP 45-13. Miami of Florida takes good care of Bethune-Cookman 70-13. And Michigan takes care of Colorado State, just like in basketball, 51-7.
Woo.
And NC State survived a trip to Greenville, North Carolina against the East Carolina Pirates, 21-21. East Carolina missed a field goal at the end of the game. And now we get to our top 25 matchups. Number 19, Arkansas takes care of number 23, Cincinnati, 31-24, when Cincinnati can't keep shooting themselves in the foot. And then you got the big one. Number 5, Notre Dame, and number 2, Ohio State. The Buckeyes came out on top 21-10, doing Ag a favor.
Yep.
Actually, I wanted to talk about that. I don't know if you guys have seen the picture of me in an extremely tight Ohio State shirt, but if not, I could go for the ladies. I could go put that one on now if there are any Ohio women out there looking for something to enjoy looking at.
Maybe.
Oh, good job, Buckeyes.
Hear that, ladies? He's single and ready to mingle.
You gotta shut that media narrative up. I'm so tired of hearing about Notre Dame. And again, this is coming from an A&M fan. I know we're overrated, but Jesus H. It's always Notre Dame.
Okay.
So much hype from a shit schedule.
Permission to do a U Sports Hertz roast on Notre Dame here?
Whatever, just go.
They are the equivalent of the Western Mustangs.
Nobody's
the team who won Vanier Cup last year.
Boo.
I don't get the reference.
Nobody gets
there.
that.
It's the
You have
Canadian
to-
Championship of
Got some
college
explaining to
football.
do.
Oh, I
While
see.
Helv tries to explain it, we actually do have a top 10 upset. Florida beats number 7 Utah in the Swamp 29-26.
I'm just gonna sit here and smile. Tell me about how the Pac-12 is a useful conference again, please.
I don't have to.
We don't have to.
Because to be fair, I think
Joke.
one of the other ones that wasn't ranked was there's a couple here that are basically like holy crap from the Pac-12. All teams from these ones are non-ranked either way. One of them I think is Ducks rivals.
Kent State?
Yep,
Yeah, they
Kent
lost
State
to
got rocked
Washington.
by 25.
Yeah, and Washington cover. I think they were like 22.5-point favorites.
Probably, yeah. Boise.
Yeah,
State
but
lost to Oregon.
Akron's got their own problems to deal with.
Yeah.
They struggle mightily against St. Francis in our Thursday night game. Like they don't have a good secondary. They couldn't protect our QB DJ Irons if their lives depended on it, or hell, even their mothers' lives if they depended on it. They couldn't defend screen passes. The game ended up going to overtime when we were like, I don't know, 17-point favorites or something.
And you
But
lost.
we ended up winning
All right.
because there was only one turnover that game, and that was that last play of the game, the interception from St. Francis to Tyson Durant. That ended up sealing the game for the Zips.
Yep. There's only 2 games going on left, and that one's happening tonight. The other one's happening on Labor Day. The one
Right.
tonight is Florida State versus LSU in the Superdome. Someone
Go
gets down more.
Seminoles.
And on Monday, number 4 ranked Clemson travels down to Atlanta to face Georgia Tech.
I
Yellow
think I'm
Jackets, I hope you're ready.
They're gonna get absolutely crushed. But here's hoping.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Here's hoping the
fingers crossed.
the Jackets can show up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what so.
Yep.
Oh,
And speaking
going
of which, all right, Kirby, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted on that one.
I was just saying, in terms of Oregon, as I've said before, Bo Nix is fucking garbage. Sorry.
No worries.
And did
No
you
worries, man.
see that their the Georgia mascot, the cloved one, he actually sent a tweet saying, "Hey, welcome back, Bo Nix. It's like you never left."
Wait, was that against the Ducks?
Yeah, it was against the Ducks. Bo Nix traveled from Auburn to Oregon just to lose to Georgia again.
All right. With that said, I believe it's time that we focus on our week 2 predictions. If you guys want to do that,
Let's do that.
all right.
Y'all,
I need
I
to.
assume
look
y'all are
up
asking me for
when
mine as
the-
well.
I need
Yeah,
to
we
look up
would
when the-
definitely like your opinion on this, man.
Absolutely, happy to provide.
All righty, let's get. All right, time to share beautiful tier list. And I'm gonna use this one because it's basically got all the teams. Let's go with the Friday games first. Louisville versus UCF.
Louisville versus UCF, huh?
Yep, Louisville versus, and this is happening at the Bounce House.
So are you? I see you've got it as a tier maker, right? Are you stating what the quality of the matchup is? Like,
Basically, yeah, we'll say who does better.
I think that's actually going to be a fairly compelling matchup. I think Louisville will bounce back a little bit, but I got the Knights.
Knights. All right. Where do you want me to put the Knights, guys? Where do you want? I'll say, tell me who will win and where they should go, and where should I put the losers? Okay.
Okay. I think
Is Malik
it's going to be a
Cunningham
relatively
Louisville's
closer
quarterback?
game than Louisville wants it to. I think UCF is going to survive.
Yeah.
I think
I'll
UCF
say-
cruises. I think UCF cruises.
Okay.
Malik Cunningham is a dumpster truck QB.
I would say UCF in okay territory.
I would.
Yeah.
The way I would do this is, I would say it's going to be closer for the first half. The UCF pulls away, wins by 13.
I would say, where do we want to place it on the board here?
Like, so are you asking for the quality of UCF, or are you asking for the quality of the game?
I think it's going to be
Quality
okay.
per team. I'll say quality per team. Quality per team.
I think it's going to be okay.
I'll say both teams will be okay, if that makes sense.
Nah, I think Louisville's not that great. I think Louisville's just going to play pissed off.
So average.
Yeah,
I think
UCF
we're gonna-
okay.
Louisville.
Louisville is going to be like average, I think.
Like that?
Yeah.
That'll work. Boise State versus New Mexico. Nuevo Mexico.
Let's see. Boise State is coming off of a loss to Oregon State, 34-17. And New Mexico is coming off of a 41-0 win against Maine. I think Boise State is going to bounce back here.
Boise by 28. The Lobos suck.
So Boise over New Mexico?
Yep, Boise State.
Oh, there's a horse. I would say Boise okay again.
I would call this a boring game.
You think
they lost to Oregon State?
I'll say Boise's going to be average, with New Mexico being like total crap.
Boring.
I think New Mexico will be at best a 3-win team this year. I don't think they're going to win very many games.
I'll throw New Mexico in bad. Boise boring.
There you go.
Arkansas State versus we'll see what the ranking is after this weekend. Ohio State.
Yeah, when do the AP
Arkansas State versus Ohio State?
They're playing some
Arkansas
rando
State
team.
versus Ohio State.
Snooze fest. It's over by half.
I'll say Ohio State dominates.
Probably over in the first 10 minutes.
Pretty much. That's what I'm thinking. Arkansas State will go into, I'll say bad for this one.
And Health, one of your friends is here.
Really? WNet? Who is that guy? I'm sorry, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Riley
Outright. Welcome.
Oh, hey!
Ronan
do
says, hey.
Do we know any of these? Do we know any of these guys? I don't know, but anyway.
Sure.
Oh! Now I remember who you guys are. Hey, guys! Long time no see. These guys are the white guys that I saw the Whitecaps game that day.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
All right.
So Ohio State's gonna win that.
Mm-hmm. So I put Ohio State in nice and Arkansas in bad.
Yeah.
Arkansas State in bad. Bama's versus varsity, boys.
Bama versus Texas. Honestly, I think this game is going to be a lot closer than anyone expects, but I think Alabama's going to be up top.
Look, Bama's fire.
Texas
Longhorns. I'm going to say
Texas. I think is Texas is going to play okay. They're going to play their hearts out. It's in Austin. They're going to try to knock off the number one team in the country. I could see that happening.
I would in general agree with that. I think Texas is going to be better this year than they were last year. Again, I'm not saying this because I want it to happen. I'm saying it because it's what I think will happen. Yeah,
I'm also gonna save us out of pure what in total bullcrap. We know that Texas is going to the SEC following. I'm gonna say it in 2025.
Fucking remind me.
If they keep losing to Kansas, they're not going to.
Huh.
If they keep on losing to Kansas, they're just going to make me laugh my butt off. Duke versus Northwest.
Duke versus Northwestern. So Northwestern right now is coming off of that win in Dublin against Nebraska. And Duke is coming off of a 30-0 win over Temple. But I think Northwestern
Edges
comes out, but it's going to be very close.
I would say this is a Northwestern okay situation and Duke average, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty close.
All right, Mizzou versus Kansas.
Kansas State.
Kansas State, yeah.
To be more specific. Let's see. Kansas State is coming off a 34-0 win over South Dakota. And Missouri State's coming off a 52-24 win over Louisiana Tech. Sorry, Sonic. But I think it's going to be relatively close, but I think Kansas State comes out. Just put them both in. Okay, it's going to be relatively close.
I would say both an average at this point, if that makes total sense.
Yeah, kind of.
Honestly, I think y'all are missing a category right now.
What's that?
It's not enough to tell, not enough information to tell. Because a lot of these teams played nothing but cupcakes the first game. We still don't really know a whole lot about them.
There's also, of course, we also have the one rank where we feel like we're going to be total dog crap.
I mean, sure, but
yeah, but you might as well get rid of that.
I wouldn't say that. I think it's pretty obvious Hawaii is going to go there.
Oh yeah.
All right, better.
Getting boat raced by Vanderbilt.
Reported to NAIA. Yeah.
Better.
Congratulations
Better,
to go down 3 divisions.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Let's take a look here. Ohio versus Penn State.
That's the Ohio Bobcats.
Yes.
Yeah, my bad.
As an Akron fan, I want the Bobcats to fail just to make me feel better. And I think Penn State will do that. I think I'll put Ohio in bad and Penn State in the tier below nice.
Seriously?
Below fire. The tier below fire.
Fire. Oh, okay. So you're going to say... So that and
Ohio in bad.
All right. SoCar and Arkansas.
Oh boy. Dodgers versus Hogs.
Hey,
right.
Ag, can you get is Dodger in the building so you could get a recommendation from her?
This is on which game? I'm sorry.
We're on South Carolina versus number 19 Arkansas.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'll give you my prediction, and then I'll go see if I can get her, okay?
Yep.
All right.
I personally think in Fayetteville, the Gamecocks are going to they've been flying high. I think they're going to hit reality a little bit. I'm going to go with Arkansas by 10. It's going to be a slugfest. I don't think either team's going to score more than about 24 points. I'm going to go like 24 14 something.
Yeah, Arkansas is coming into the game as 9-point favorites.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I think that's a pretty good line. I'm gonna go with Arkansas by 10. All right,
I'll
go hunt down Dodger. Give me
I think they're gonna play I think both teams are gonna play their hearts out.
Mm-hmm.
Put them both in either okay or average.
I would say both of them will be okay.
So if you wanna, I don't know.
All right.
Hang on a second.
All right, Dodger is here.
Y'all hear me okay?
Yep, we hear you still.
Yep, we can hear you good.
Josh, show's yours.
All right.
Step on up.
Dodger.
Hey,
Hi, Dodger.
Hey,
Hello.
So, heard y'all wanted to talk Gamecocks with me for a sec?
Yep.
Yep,
And
we're
we'll
doing
just
our
ask-
week 2 predictions. It is South Carolina versus Arkansas next week. What are your thoughts?
All right, so I'm not as pessimistic on Carolina as he is. So I'm thinking it's going to be a squeaker, but I think we're ultimately going to pull it off. I'm going to say 38-35 Carolina. We win it by field goal.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we do
we
have,
have
a good
both of them
defense.
in the nice. I think South Carolina definitely has the team to squeak out an upset. They're coming down as 9-point underdogs, so it's projected to be a very close game. I think that's exactly what it's going to be.
By the way, something I want to mention while I'm here. I have never seen a band with as little class as the Georgia State Marching Band. And I will tell you all why.
What they do.
So, during the first quarter, one of our guys went down and the referee called it an injury timeout. And even though there was somebody laying there helpless on the field and hurt, he actually limped off afterwards. While he was laying there hurt, the band was playing. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's not cool.
No.
And that was the first thing. The second thing that really bothered me was at the end of the game, the players gather in front of the band. The band plays the alma mater. They all join arms, and the whole stadium sings along. And while the band is doing that, the Georgia State band is trying to drown them out. Unbelievable.
Wow. We don't do that.
You don't do that.
Yeah,
you don't
Akron's
do that at
band
somebody
doesn't do
else's
that.
house. You just don't.
Ohio's Pride, aka the University of Akron Marching Band, does not do that. Whenever a player's down, no matter on whose side it is, it could be Kent State, I make sure to get the band director's attention and tell everybody to sit down, because that's what we do during injuries. We sit down, we don't do anything. And we don't play as loudly, because both teams at the rivalry game, aka the wagon wheel game, Akron and Kent State, we both do the alma mater. We both play our fight songs. We don't drown over each other because we both play the same volume. Because both bands are on.
Georgia State kept trying to trample over the mighty sound of the Southeast, which their band was like maybe 80 members. Ours is close to 300. So that's obviously not happening. But for somebody who had the seats that I did, where I'm almost perfectly parallel to the Georgia State band and the Carolina band is all the way off over here, it was a clash, and it was just, dude, you're at somebody else's house. Show some freaking respect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's all I've really got. You want me to go hunt Ag so I can drag him back in here?
Yep.
Yes,
please.
No problem.
Thanks y'all for having me on. I'll see y'all later.
No worries. We'll see you later.
Roger.
All right, I'm done.
Looks like I'm putting down somebody else for Shameful Display of the Week.
Pretty much, yeah. All right. Roadrunners versus the Black Knights.
Black Knights.
And that is
West Point.
Okay, so you're saying UTSA and Army?
Yep.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm trying to find... Oh, there they are. Okay, so coming in, UTSA are 2-point favorites. Of course, UTSA is coming off that triple overtime loss to Houston. They were ranked. And Army is coming off a loss at Coastal Carolina up on Myrtle Beach. And I think it's going to be close, but I think UTSA is going to win in a lopsided game, but I still think both teams are going to be playing their hearts out. I think UTSA wins by like a touchdown. So put them in.
I'll say UTSA will be average, if that makes sense.
Put them both in average, actually. I think it's going to be a pretty good game.
Tar Heels versus Georgia State, and you know what?
It's those
because
guys.
of what Dodger. No. I'm gonna do something here. Because of what I heard from Dodger, you're getting penalized.
Georgia
You're getting penalized
State.
on this board.
Oh dear! Georgia State gets deported to NAIA. I need to look up their marching band.
And boys, also take a look at the Tar Heels for this one, because either way, I'm expecting the Tar Heels to actually do some competency on this one. So I am sending North Carolina to okay for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, Aggie.
Where'd he go? Georgia State marching band.
Georgia State marching band self-awareness status 0.
This one's for you, Dodger. Yep. Welcome back.
Hey, Ag. Oh, look what we did to Georgia State. We penalized them.
All
of what I heard.
because their marching band does not know how to show respect.
Oh,
Mhm.
You should put deported to Chadwick. More importantly,
I don't know why that surprises anyone. I have more Georgia State stories.
Please,
Oh.
let's hold
back.
on.
Sorry.
Let's probably
You
hold
should-
off on.
You should tell us. Yeah, you
Just
should tell
not.
us some Georgia State stories during your streams.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more.
But, all right.
That actually would be a good idea on Labor Day. Next one. Southern Mississippi versus Miami, Florida.
Let's see. So the Hurricanes, again coming off that win over Bethune Cookman, and Southern Miss, they're coming off of a 4 overtime loss to Liberty, 29-27.
Dang.
I think, I don't think the Golden Eagles are going to be doing well in South Beach. I think Miami's going to win.
Miami okay, I guess.
None of these have been particularly compelling matchups so far, to be blunt.
Miami.
Here's the thing.
nice,
Miami will be
and
ranked. Miami is a ranked team for
Put
this one.
Southern Miss in awful.
and Tyler Van Dyke is a potential first
Southern
round
Miss
pick.
is down there.
There you go. I got it. Wake
Oh,
Forest
yeah.
versus the Vanderbilts.
All
that
right,
should be-
Demon Deacons versus Commodores.
That should be Wake Forest, quote unquote, should be. Oh, I also
Hey.
wanted to make I also wanted to say something in regards to something about Tyler Van Dyke. I got timed out because I said his last name in the server, and I was thinking to myself, what did I do? And then I saw, it probably caught Dyke as a slur, even though it said his last name. Weirdly enough, Van Dyke is also the name of a prominent street in Detroit.
Yeah.
And Rammer confirmed to me that the auto mod caught it.
Yeah, we've had a
Frickin'
couple
Discord.
issues like that with Automod. Dyke was one. There were a couple others.
Mhm.
Like the baseball player named Kike. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I think his full name is Enrique. I could be wrong,
Right.
but they just call them.
Yeah.
They call him.
All right.
I'd say it's gonna be close, but I think Wake Forest wins.
I will save it. This one's probably going to be like the most. I would say it'll be a boring gong show if that makes sense. Because it's the 22nd versus an unranked.
Be more compelling. It'd be more of a watch if Sam Hartman
And
was
want to know
playing.
something shocking? Vanderbilt's actually undefeated. I know when's the last time we said that. Vanderbilt's
so both
2-0.
going under boring. Western Illinois versus the Golden Badgers.
Golden Badgers. It's Golden Gophers.
What?
Bruh.
Somebody
I've
blew
given-
it in here.
All right, I'm giving a window for myself.
Hold on.
No. Hold it himself.
Better?
No, hold on.
You hear who I have to deal with?
That's downright embarrassing.
That's better. All right. Anyways, Minnesota coming off a 38-0 win over New Mexico State. Western Illinois loses to Reckoning's team, Tennessee Martin. No contest. Minnesota.
Gophers, average. West Illinois, this is boring.
Where are you, Leathernecks?
They're not on there. They're not
They're
an
hiding.
FBS school.
They're hiding.
We're FCS.
Oh, yeah, yes, they're FCS.
That's it.
I'm still
Yep, they're
waiting for the
FCS.
first compelling matchup.
Okay, Well, we only got one other team for this one. I'm going to say North Carolina State. This one's going to be another boring fest because it is against.
They're going up against Charleston Southern.
Yep. South Alabama versus Central Michigan.
All right.
I have no idea about either of those two teams. I don't think either of
Central.
y'all do.
South
either.
Alabama beat Nicholls State 48-7. And Central Michigan lost to Oklahoma State last week.
Shocker. No one cared about that one, I guess.
Both are boring, but I say Antonio Brown University wins.
I'll give it to Central as well, but honestly, I think that game was much more telling about how pitiful Oklahoma State's defense was.
But also shows that how good Spencer Sanders is.
All right, boys, take a look at where I'm doing this. Good?
I guess.
Is that good?
Yep, I guess.
All right.
And don't
Southern
bother
Utah
with
versus the Utah game. I think I know where I'm going to put Utah.
Southern Utah versus Utah. Yeah, no contest. Utes.
I would skip over all these games. Nobody's interested in watching the cupcake shows again.
True.
Are there any actually
right.
interesting matches this week?
What should I see? What the top 25 are?
Yeah, let's do the top 20. Let's do just the top 25.
Well, here's the thing. North Carolina State is ranked. So is Utah. So we just did that. Marshall versus Notre Dame. And I think we're only going to... No, we got both. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we have
be
both.
Notre Dame.
Marshall, I think, is Sunbelt now.
I believe they moved to the Sun Belt. They were Conference USA.
They were Conference USA. Now they're in the Sun Belt. No contest. I'm going with Irish. They bounce back.
So we're gonna have Fighting Irish Shenanigans.
I don't like the Fighting Irish, but yeah, they're gonna win.
Okay. Marshall, I will put in bad.
Yeah, there you go.
And this is going to be one that we might be fearing our butts for. It's Appalachian versus the Aggies.
It's Appalachian, by the way.
Appalachian State.
I think App State's going to give us a scare. I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle win. I think it's going to be compelling TV. So I would certainly call this one of the more exciting matchups of the week. App State usually gives people headaches. You saw what they did with North Carolina last week. I don't think North Carolina is that bad of a football team. So I do think we're going to win, but I don't think it's going to be by as many as people think.
I'm going to say this one will be one of the fire matchups, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we'll win by 7, but I think it's going to be a slugfest to get there.
Yeah, you guys are 16.5 point favorites, but I think that's a little bit too much.
All right, Clemson versus Furman. No contest. Clemson.
That's not going to
nice.
It would
Kennesaw.
be
nice. Kennesaw versus Cincy. No contest.
Kennesaw
again.
State versus Cincinnati.
No contest.
Cincy
and okay. Vols versus Pitt versus the Inter territory.
This ought to be good. Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. Tennessee's coming off a 59-10 win over Ball State. And Pittsburgh, we all know what happened in the backyard brawl. It's going to be a relatively close game, but I think Tennessee wins by a field goal.
I think this one's going to be one of the nicer ones, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think this one's
Tennessee and Pittsburgh, I think they're going to put on a show.
Yep. Wisconsin versus Washington State.
I'm going to give it to Wisconsin. I think Wisconsin's going to carry that game.
Okay, so you're saying cheese over Cougs?
Washington State barely beat Idaho last night.
Yeah.
I don't think Washington State's very good.
I'll say this is an okay, and Washington State, I'm going to give boring.
Yeah.
I'll go for beer cheese over Cougar Gold here.
Fair enough. Duck, cover your butt. Akron versus Michigan State.
No contest, Michigan State.
Y'all gonna get
Michigan.
As a matter of fact, put us in awful. I don't think. Yeah.
No, I'll do you one better.
Okay.
Michigan, I'll say okay. Michigan State, I'll say okay. Akron, say hello to the bottom.
No, we don't deserve
Fine.
to go to NAIA. We're just.
All right, fine.
We just got a new
ruining
head
my
coach.
fun. You're ruining my fun here. Houston versus
Hey,
Texas.
you ruined
Tech.
my fun. You don't hear me screaming.
All right, Houston versus Texas Tech.
Texas
Okay.
Tech.
So Houston
Is not
survived
going to win.
UTSA in triple overtime. They're a very good team, but
All right.
there's something about Texas Tech that makes me think that they're going to pull off the upset here.
It's your upset pick.
I think this might be the upset picks.
I'm going
Pick
to go
here.
for Houston, but I could see it. I think Texas Tech stinks.
I am going to say this is going to be a battle to the death. OT will be required.
What game is this?
This is Houston and Texas Tech.
Please pay attention to Georgia because it is probably the only one on this one. For the next one, yes, it
Ooh,
is.
Did you guys
Yep,
cover
Stanford.
Georgia?
Sanford,
guys
We
co-
did.
no
Did you
chance.
cover?
We did talk.
Oh,
We did
No.
cover Oregon, Georgia.
no, I was gonna say Florida and Kentucky.
We did.
Florida
Kentucky
and
State,
Kentucky, that's basically the next matchup. Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
That's-
that one's coming up. Yeah, maybe.
A lot of NFL scouts are going to be at that
Mhm.
one.
Georgia's getting a no contest from me. They're going in against Samford.
Yeah, no question.
Cent Arc versus Ole Miss. Who the fuck is Cent Arc?
Ole Miss, Central Arkansas.
Oh, Central Arkansas. Okay. Funny. They're
They're
not
an
even on the
FCS
list.
school.
Yeah.
They're an FCS school. Don't even bother.
So yeah, Ole Miss will be probably going into the okay territory for this one.
Sure.
Rival Duck rival versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma no contest.
Kent is not a state. Put them next to us. Join us in awful golden chickens. Join us in awful electric chickens. Embrace it.
All right, boys. Florida at Kentucky.
I think Florida does it again.
This is going to be a good one because not only do you have a rivalry, but you're going to have a lot of NFL scouts in the building because
I'm gonna
of Will
say,
Levis and Anthony.
Considering you,
Richardson.
and this team's coming off of that upset against Utah.
I'm
So
calling this
it's gonna
one
be
a nice.
nice. And
I'm calling this-
Kentucky,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
both
would
are
just
gonna be
put
nice.
them one tier lower.
All
I think
right.
they will put up a fight.
Hey, Colts fans, you're getting a look at your future quarterback in Will Levis.
All right. Arizona
Uh-oh.
State versus the Cowboys.
Hold on. Okay, never mind. False alarm.
Arizona versus Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State.
Nope.
Let's do
All right.
Oklahoma State.
All right. Anyone
Just
opposed
by
to
a
Oklahoma
little
State?
bit. As a matter of fact, put Oklahoma State and Arizona State in the same tier. I think it's going to be a close game.
I will throw them in okay for then. I'll throw them in both in okay if that makes sense.
Yeah.
USC versus Stanford.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
oh yeah, we're coming up like on the 15th anniversary of the greatest college football upset ever in these two. Touchdown USC! I mean Stanford, touchdown Stanford. My goodness. Oh, fun little fact about that matchup. Richard Sherman was a wide receiver in that game.
Stanford?
Yes.
Wow.
Nice. I'm saying the upset. I'm saying the upset here, boys. This is going to a fight to be death.
You think
upset.
Stanford's going to take down the Trojans?
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Cardinals are everyone's weakness in Pac-12.
Correction, it's the Cardinal.
It's not
What?
happening. I want it to be the Cardinals, but Trojans.
I
will win.
do
The
too. I
Trojans
just
will win.
I don't see it.
But this is going to be a gong show.
All right.
Yeah, but I think UFC survives.
I gotta take
by
off
a
from my
field
own
goal.
stream and get ready.
All
for
right,
my
enjoy,
actual
Kirby.
All right, see you, Kirby.
If you guys want to pop in later, I'll be doing that.
All right. Both
Hey,
teams are going to
sounds
be
good.
average. I'm going to say both teams are going to be average. I am downtoning this game.
Yeah. Next one.
No contest.
Blue.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Go down to NAIA. It's going to be a bloodbath. Michigan's nearly
actually, I'm gonna
50
do
point
something else
favorites
here.
for good reason.
I'm going to be even more brutal.
Yes. And that includes you, Georgia State. Control your marching band next time. Or even better, get a new director.
East Washington versus Oregon. This is going to be a no contest zone, I think.
Yeah, I think Oregon's going to bounce back
Average. Actually, I'm going to throw Oregon in boring.
You
Yes, I
think
should remember this team.
Oregon-
This is going to be brutal in my own
Would
accord.
you call them Boregan?
Oregon. And oh wow, an actual top 25 matchup next week. Wow. It's Baylor and BYU.
Ooh, Baptists versus Mormons. Now you have my attention. Goes without saying that I'm rooting for BYU here. Kick the shit out of Baylor. I will root for anyone, even the Longhorns over Baylor. But if I can't have that, I think BYU will come up just short. Is it in Waco or is it in Ogden?
It's in Ogden.
Oh.
No, it isn't. It's in
Is it?
Provo.
Or sorry, not. Yeah, I always mix up.
Yeah,
Provo,
it's in Provo.
and Ogden. So if it's in Provo,
It's at BYU. We know that.
I think BYU is going to go down. Tough loss, something like 34-27. I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, BYU is
All
actually
right.
coming in as 3-point favorites. It's going to be relatively close.
Do you guys want to hear?
Baylor's going to win that.
All right. Do you want you to say my thing on this one? I'm like,
What?
Baylor.
Yes.
Fuck Baylor.
Fuck Baylor, dude.
Them all.
All right. Yeah. How about from now on, let's stick
Now
to
you're
the top
sounding more
25
like an Aggie.
matchups and even our own colleges. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. I can't do. Yeah. You know that I can't do for me. You know I can't do for me SFU in this tier, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah. Baylor, I'm gonna say okay. Just basically to downgrade this. And hello BYU. You are going.
That
to,
matchup's going to be fire. That's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Yeah, put them both in fire.
I'm gonna.
That looks pretty exciting.
All right, so that's our list, I guess, with a bit of non-shenanigansy. Good. We good on this one?
Seemed pretty right.
All right. If you want to stay around, we can do a bit of NFL stuff too. UAG. Do you want to?
Are you down for NFL predictions, or do you gotta get going?
I don't really know a whole lot about the NFL. It wouldn't be very useful. I think I'm gonna pop out.
All righty, man. Thanks, man.
Yep. Take it easy, y'all.
All right, see ya.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for coming on. We'll see you. We'll see you later. All right. It's just gonna be you and me for this one.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Tiers for this one is super bad. A collapse in playoff structure, being a fence sitter, not even close. Defenestrate to Liga de Fútbol Americano, and of course, teams that shall not be ranked by us. We already have two in that tier because
screw Watson, screw Snyder.
They are both literally holes.
That's putting them lightly, man. All right, so week 1 predictions.
With a perm.
Yes. And Thursday night, the big one. It's Bills and Rams. The Rams are going to be doing their doing their banner ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this one is going to be relatively close.
Well, we're choosing who we're going in, who's going in each one. We're not just doing week 1 in
Right.
general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say okay, these two are definite Super Bowl contenders, 100%.
Yeah, both of them are.
Mhm.
I'm excited that this is the very first game.
Yep.
But
Next
I
team,
think
let's just go through the list.
No. Let's rank both teams and let's do our predictions for each game.
All right. Next 2 teams.
I think no, you didn't say your prediction yet.
I said both of them in Super Bowl.
No. I'm talking about who wins that game.
Oh, it's gonna be Buffalo. Oh,
yeah, I think Buffalo's gonna spoil the party by a field goal. It's gonna be relatively close, and we're gonna be doing a watch party on Thursday night. So come in and check it out.
Yep, fight to the death.
All
right. Next game.
We have the Steelers and Bengals.
Steelers. I'm gonna say Bengals are gonna win it.
I think
you know
the
what?
Bengals are gonna win it too.
Yeah, Duck, for this list, I'm gonna say 2 teams from each conference can go into Super Bowl status.
Yeah,
just to be safe.
Yeah.
So the Bengals are gonna say Super Bowl. Steelers fence sitter.
Yeah,
fence sitter to not even close. So I'm gonna say
this is gonna be a pathfinding season for the Steelers because you lost Big Ben, and now you're trying to figure out which QB you're going to be going for in the future.
If you choose kissing titties, no one will be happy with you.
Nobody's going to be happy with them if they pick Rudolph either. Kenny Pickett is the way to go. But leave him on the grill because he still needs time to cook.
Yeah.
Next
one.
We have the Saints and Falcons.
2 of the worst choking teams in NFL history.
Yeah. The Saints can hardly get it done with Drew Brees. The Saints do have a Super Bowl, but a giant asterisk in Bounty Gate.
I'm going to say
both the Falcons,
teams,
no question.
Falcons are going to be fence sitters here.
Yeah.
And of course,
looking at the rosters, each team's, you got Andy Dalton for the Saints and Jameis Winston.
Whoop.
For the Falcons, Felipe Franks. Who is it? Oh yeah, Stetson Bennett. That's also another cute. Desmond Ritter. Desmond Ritter from the. No, wait. Stetson Bennett is still on the Georgia Bulldogs. Never mind. I blew it. Go ahead and put up the banner. Desmond Ritter is what I meant. That's their QB.
Oh.
I think
you blew it.
I think the Falcons come on and win.
You blew it
by a field goal. Yeah, I blew it. I said Stetson Bennett instead of Desmond.
That's downright embarrassing.
Hey, at least I admitted to my own mistakes.
Fair. Hey, I do a bit too. All right, but they're both going to go into fence sitter for this.
Yeah. Next up, the team one of those teams that shall not be named versus the Panthers.
Team that shall not be named has been. We agreed that team that shall not be named will be staying in the teams that shall not be ranked. Take a look at the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna say fence.
I think Baker Mayfield gets his revenge. I think Panthers win by a touchdown.
I am going to kick your ass.
For what?
That's what I'm thinking. What Baker Mayfield's gonna say.
Oh yeah, we all know he's gonna say that. All right, next up, 49ers and Bears.
Please take a look at the Bears.
The great Defenestrate Liga de Football Americano. Yeah, I think the Bears are going to struggle.
The Mexican equivalent of the NFL.
Yeah, I think
And you said 49ers too? And
Yeah, 49ers.
I'm going to say fence sitter. I'm going to say fence sitter here.
The 49ers still have their talent. You still have George Kittle. I think that you still have Jimmy Garoppolo.
Most expensive backup.
Yes, definitely the most expensive backup. And the Bears, you got Justin Fields. He's still learning. I think 49ers come in and win.
Yeah. San Fran in the fence sitter or 49ers fence sitters, I guess, if that works.
Yep. Coming up. Next up, Eagles and Lions.
I'm going to say Lions actually do something for a change here.
Yeah. Because
Eagles, I'll throw both into collapse and playoff structure here because this is going to be really tight.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles are coming in as 4-point favorites. You still have Jalen Hurts as your QB, though. But it's going to be relatively close, and the Lions are trying to shave off their bad luck charms. I think the Lions are going to pull this off. Next up, Colts and Texans.
Please pay attention to the Texans again.
Not even close. Yeah. You may have gone 3-0 in the preseason. May have had an undefeated preseason.
That does not
respond. Do you know what else
does
did?
Not translate to success.
Do you know who else did?
Who?
The 2008 Lions and the 2017 Browns. And they both went 0-16. So at that, I think the Colts will.
Colts are in collapse and playoff structure.
Yeah. I think they actually do win the AFC South.
I agree. Remember, you said, I think you were saying, I'm going to say 11-6 for you on predictions that we did.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I definitely had.
Colts. I said 12-16, 12-6, no, 12-5.
Yeah, I had Indy winning as one of my 5 hot takes.
You said by one. You said by one. By one game.
By one game.
Yeah.
I think they go 11-6 and Tennessee goes 10-7. But don't go there yet. We haven't gotten to them.
All right.
Next up, Patriots and Dolphins.
I'm calling the upset. Because this game is at home.
You're saying Miami beats New England?
Yeah, this is a home game, I believe. For Miami. So I will check them.
It is.
So Miami, I'm going to say.
If you know anything about Miami.
But I'm going to say Miami's not even going to be that close. New England barely playoff.
Yeah. If you know anything about the Patriots, they hardly do well in the South. Let alone playing against Southern teams.
Next one on the list.
Next two teams are Ravens and Jets.
Please save the one chant with me. Jets suck.
Yeah, no contest. I think
I'm saying not even close. I'm going to say not even close for the Jets. They are trying to improve.
They are trying to improve.
But they're not getting the defend a straight notice yet.
Yeah, sadly, it's not working. The Ravens, I think, are my pick to win the AFC North. I know it's sacrilegious as a Steelers fan to say that, but the Ravens have been blizzard with injuries, and if these injuries hadn't happened, they would have won the AFC North last year.
Mm-hmm. Also, you know what? I'm going to say it. Jets. I'm going to swap the Jets and the Bears here real quick.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because we're going to want two teams in that bottom tier before the teams that shall not be ranked.
Yes. All right. So next up, we got a potential tank bowl. Jaguars and the other team that shall not be named.
Jags, no contest. I'm going to say it. But not even close.
Actually, Washington is coming in as 3-point favorites.
But I'm saying Yeah, that's the thing.
But everybody's
Reed.
going for Jacksonville,
Mainly
and
for
I think so
Alexander
too.
Alpha.
I mean, Washington's defense has not been
Yeah.
good as of late. They're still trying to get Chase Young back. I
Mhm.
think Trevor Lawrence and the Jags are coming in and winning.
All right.
And this is one of the games of the week for good reason. Chiefs and Cardinals.
Chiefs and Cardinals might have a shot this year, but it is a fence. I am declaring them fence. I will declare them fence.
Declaring a fence.
Yeah, but they're probably going to poop on. They're probably going to defecate on it.
Yeah, but I think fence.
Chiefs
I
are
think
going
the
to
Chiefs
be
still make it in.
playoff with collapse. Chiefs will be playoff with collapse.
I think the Cardinals pull off the upset here.
Do you want me to swap them around or no?
No, you don't have to.
All right.
I'm just hoping for a good upset pick.
Next game.
Next up is Raiders and Chargers.
Ooh. Rematch of the in or out.
This is gonna be a good matchup.
This is the rematch of the in or out game.
And the Chargers are.
Hang on, is this a home game or away game?
It's in SoFi.
So 2 games will be hosted in SoFi this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm saying Chargers win.
Yeah, I think the Chargers hold on to win.
Mm-hmm.
This team barely missed the playoffs last year. I think the Chargers are going to have something to prove.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The Raiders, on the other hand,
they had
Learning you feel it is shame.
They had a good Cinderella run last year, but I just don't think they're going to rekindle the magic.
Yep. I'm probably guessing the next game involves the Dirt Boys, isn't it?
Dirt Boys.
Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys. That's your Sunday night game. Next game is actually Packers and Vikings.
Packers and Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to be this is going to be tooth and nail. We both agree on this, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. These are two division rivals that absolutely hate each other.
Hang on, I'm looking at this. We have 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We have 5. Okay, I'm gonna say one of these. Okay, I'm gonna say Green Bay.
You think the Packers are gonna be in the NFC Championship again and lose?
Yeah. Yep. Vikings will be a collapse.
I'm going for the upset. Actually, I'm gonna say Minnesota wins.
Yeah, but in the ranking system here, I'm going to say Packers, of course, Super Bowl.
And your game picks?
I will go with the upset by OT.
You think Minnesota wins in overtime?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Derps versus the Titans.
Derps might have a shot this year, but not even close. Titans fence.
You gotta think that
I'm also going to move.
Recently lost their. The Giants lost one of their first round picks in the preseason. I think it was Tributo.
Yeah. I moved the Saints up, unless you want me to swap them for someone else within the fence.
That's fine. I think the Titans do win it still.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we got.
Hang on. Do you want me to swap the Titans with someone on the playoff structure?
Hold on a second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see. How many AFC teams do we have? 1, 2.
3, including the top row. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
5,
we gotta
6,
replace one.
I'm gonna say.
You know what? Just leave it as is.
All right.
Just leave it as is. The AFC North is going to be a bloodbath, and you know it.
Same with the AFC West, too.
And guess what? We have Brady versus Boys 2.0. This was the first game last year. And now it's the
nope.
Now it's the first Sunday night game this year.
Hey, look.
Nope. You know what's something shocking?
What?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I'm going for the upset here.
All right, I'm from Fence Center then.
Mm-hmm. Here's
And
the
you
thing:
know
the
what?
Cowboys
Hang on.
have talent, but the problem is Mike McCarthy doesn't even know how to use it. That's why they keep on losing every year. But I do think the Cowboys are going to win against the Buccaneers in the first
I am
game.
going to say something here, though. I think Kansas is going down to Fence Sitter because we got one final match, and it's Broncos
yeah,
versus
that's right.
Seahawks.
Broncos and Seahawks.
I'm saying Broncos will be going into the playoffs 100% because of this
Actually,
changeup.
do me a favor. Replace Kansas City and take out the Chargers.
So basically do this, right?
Yes.
All right. That actually does look a little bit better.
Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, I think the Broncos are going to win it. Russell Wilson goes into his old team in his old home and comes out and wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
All right.
so what other content do we have?
Publishers Clearinghouse time.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you recall, I'll go first on this one. The Cavaliers probably made what was their biggest trade probably in their 52-year history. Donovan Mitchell is going from Utah to Cleveland. And let me just tell you this contract here. No. Let me give you the trade details here.
All right. Do I have to get the sound pad up for this one or no?
You can if you want. Let me just tell you going in. Cleveland gets, let's see. So Cleveland gets Mitchell, and the Utah Jazz get forward Lauri Markkanen, the rookie wing Akai Abaji, which they picked in the NBA draft this year, guard Colin Sexton, 3 unprotected first-round picks in 2025, 2027, and 2029, and 2 pick swaps in 2026 and 2028. This is a relatively steep build, but honestly, I think this works out very, very well.
No stupid alarm then, I guess?
No stupid alarm, because you got Darius Garland already. He's been performing well. He had an entertaining season last year. You got Jared Allen. He's been doing pretty well. Evan Mobley was your Rookie of the Year runner-up. He was absolutely incredible. And I think this, if you see the potential Cavs starting lineup, oh boy. They just went from potential missing out to like top 4 in the East. With that trade. It's absolutely bananas with what's going on in the NBA right now. Everybody up at WZIP where I work at, they were jumping in their kitchens. They were absolutely going nuts.
They weren't just jumping in their kitchens. Guess what I'm gonna say? They were just probably trashing the house celebrating.
No, we don't want to damage our studio. Don't worry about that.
Well, then you grabbed the whiskey, Bo. To celebrate.
Oh no, we're not allowed to drink over in WZIP.
I meant the non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah,
non-alcoholic
root beer works out.
I would say the non-alcoholic beer, which is kind of like beer, but it doesn't taste like beer.
Nope, we bring out the Barks root beer on that one. We're gonna be drunk off Barks, and not mug root beer, because they just replaced the Coca-Cola machines with Pepsi machines up in Akron. It sucks. They replaced Barks with mug. No, Barks is way better.
Do you want my honest opinion?
What?
Canadian A&W root beer overall.
Yes. That's the next thing they need to bring in. A&W. I remember drinking that a lot when I was little.
You want to know what's funny?
What?
Why does it that the Canadians have the better root beer?
I don't know.
Probably because
Maybe
we run our own version of A&W that's separate from you guys.
Yep, that's true.
All right. And finally...
and you take care of the next albatross.
Oh, yeah. JT Miller got extended to a 7x8.
By the Vancouver Canucks. Let's hear yours.
Mike, my thoughts on it?
Yeah, your thoughts on the trade.
Please insert any type of thing relating to hockey to me to this next sound clip that I will be playing.
Oh boy.
I think we are.
You think so?
I think so.
You think this is the year they finally get back in?
We might have a shot. Even if we have two Elias Petterssons.
You do have two Elias Petterssons. I'm laughing my ass off.
And finally, does it hurt to be
wait, we haven't talked about the playoff expansion yet. Shit.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Playoff expansion. We're going from 4 to 16?
No, we go from 4 to 12.
Boo! That just basically means what?
It means the top 4 teams get a bye. You have the 5, 12, 6, 11, 7, 10, and 8, 9 matchups on the higher seeds campus. And I think I've heard rumors that the quarterfinals and the semifinal matchups would be bowl games, which I think is just insane.
I think I know which games those ones will be turning into. NY6.
Yep, the New Year's 6 bowls. That's likely what they're going to be using.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, that denies 8 teams a chance at a bowl game, which is going to hurt, especially if Akron
they could introduce a couple
just
new
enough
ones
to make it to 6-6, and they miss out. That'd be like so.
Hang on, they could introduce a couple new bowl games after the new year just to be safe.
Yeah, they could. They could create some more bowl games. Sure.
For example, play some games up here, man.
Yeah, I don't think
bowl games
you
up
do
here.
have some good.
We have good stadiums.
Some good stadiums up there.
You got BC Place. You got BMO Field. Surprisingly, you got IGE Field. You got that one place in Saskatchewan that you probably don't want to go to, but it works. It's a nice stadium. And that's pretty much it, because those ones are the really good ones.
Yeah, and there's
unless you want to play in other college stadiums, in which case, good luck.
There's plenty of great stadiums where you can host a bowl game. You can easily come up with 4 more bowl games. There's plenty of sponsors to choose from. Heck,
you could even get some Canadian sponsors in there.
I think even Acrisure could be a sponsor.
Here's the thing: you could also get a Canadian company to sponsor the bowls too.
Yeah.
For example, one of the bowls will be like the Tim Horton Toronto Bowl.
Yep, and you currently do have the Bahamas Bowl, which is where one of the MAC teams goes to. I think we go up against Conference USA. I think that's our main.
All right.
I think that's the other conference that gets to go.
My other thinking is, as soon as University of Hawaii builds their new stadium, do a bowl game there.
Yeah, because Aloha Stadium, I think, is about to get demolished very soon.
Yeah, they're gonna do the rebuild soon. But anyways, yeah, pretty much. And finally, all right, now it's time to get into the Narragansett GP.
Yeah, you have the floor on this one.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do what I'm thinking you're going to do here.
You go. Yeah, you go ahead and talk about the ground.
All right, so overall, Verstappen wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Inserts.
Again?
He can't keep getting away with it. Also, and Ferrari decided to do a couple of shenanigans again. Oh boy.
What shenanigans are we talking?
Carlos Sainz got hit with a penalty. Yeah, in the pit because of the pit lane. I think it was like a early release or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was unsafe release. He got dropped from, I believe. Yeah, he dropped from 5th to 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Perez 5th. Also, Hamilton decided it was basically acting like a, how should I say this in good terms?
Fucking Windows 98!
As he's basically decided to railroad all of the other teams.
Mm-hmm.
Railroad on his team. Don't be surprised on how this went, but yeah. At this point, we'll see what happens for all the other teams here in Formula One, because Verstappen and Red Bull are basically climbing up to grab the championship pretty quickly. And we have how many races left until the season's over?
Not sure.
We have the Italian, we have Singapore, we have Japanese, US, round 2, Mexican, Brazilian, and then back to the Arab coasts.
Yeah.
Arab coast. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races left. This is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of which, it's time for our SSOTW. Or not our SS. Shameful Dis. It is time for that time.
Hold on. Let me see. Yep. We're clear. Shh. Let's do the shameful displays of the week.
I think I heard one of your parents swear.
Hey.
Shameful display! A shameful display!
I've been living around that for almost 22 years. You should be used to it by now.
All right. With that said, I think we know who our goal is 100%. It's Georgia State. State's band. The
Georgia State Marching Band. If it wasn't for Dodger, I would have put in Scott Frost again to have a laugh. But no, I can't do that. You're our automatic goal for this week, actually. Playing songs while a player is down. And Penn State doesn't even do that.
I would even say that the Lone Piper for SFU wouldn't even do that either.
Mm-hmm. And trying to drown out the South Carolina alma mater. Dude.
Okay,
Penn State doesn't even drown out our alma mater, and Akron doesn't drown out theirs. What is your problem, Georgia State?
My opinion. Do we have to nut shop the music director?
Yes, fire the band director,
and also make
somebody else.
Also make the band players punch him in the groin.
Nah, we won't.
Yes,
we won't let them do that. Just send the band director over to the Georgia State football team. Make him run laps instead, while the Georgia State players watch. Because this is the kind of shit that gets people fired. Showing disrespect and no class like that.
All right. My silver, and I think you might agree with me on this, Alpine.
That's my silver as well.
You have to pay an over 600,000 pound, no, not pounds, dollars, or I've always known as over 500,000 pounds, just to basically because you decided to be stupid.
First,
Stupid. You basically you said we would like to take this contract to court, or you lose, you get to pay the legality fees.
First, you jumped the gun saying you signed 2 drivers that are not even affiliated to you now. And now you have to pay over £500,000 over to them. Congratulations. You've lost money, 2 drivers, and any sense of credibility this year. Congratulations.
I'm hoping that the Renault head office decides to basically say, yeah, we're taking this F1 outfit back from your hands. Thank you very much. You have officially damaged it.
What is your bronze?
I want to hear what you have for your bronze before I choose mine.
Well, my bronze, I'm not using it to laugh. I'm using it as a wake-up call. The Cleveland Guardians. Right now you're losing 2 of 8 games. You're currently losing a game right now against the Seattle Mariners, which is now under rain delay because it's still pouring out here in Northeast Ohio. And you went on a streak of 28 scoreless innings. Fortunately, you got that straightened out. But guess who's on your tail? The Twins and the White Sox. And you're lucky Valor isn't here because I would give him 15 seconds just to laugh at you. You are giving him hope. You're giving him hope that the Orioles can do something. Guardians, stop choking and actually win something.
You know what? I am going to go on to this. I want to see. You know what? I'm going something else.
Yeah,
This was
my wake-up call.
Yeah, mine is going to probably be the "Are you kidding me" mode. Do you want me to tell you why?
Scott Frost?
No, it doesn't have to do with Scott Frost. It involves with going digital for currencies. It's basically pure dog crap.
What's going on?
So, remember the Ireland game?
Oh, yep. I remember what you're talking about.
Oh, here's the thing. Aviva Stadium decided to go contactless payments. No cash, just cards. Cards, basically. I'm highly questioning that as well as the fan who went to a cashless venue earlier today as well. Earlier this year as well. Bull crap, bring back change. Bring back our money.
Get your cold hands off.
I'm muting my mic.
All right, good. With that said, guess what? Internet went out, so no funds for beer. You couldn't actually make a purchase for beer. Guess what? All of a sudden, boom. Yeah, but either way, hey, beer. But basically, you gave away beer for free. How does that feel? Hopefully you allow our printed out money again. You idiots.
This is the modern version of 10-cent beer night. Yes, Guardians, this goes for you too. Luckily, you don't do any nights like that anymore, but what is going on over in Ireland? I know there's plenty of great places in Ireland to get drunk, but still, holy hell.
And this is why you don't go contact
beer, for God's sakes.
And this is why you don't go contactless payment fully.
Yes.
And with that said, I think that's it.
Yep.
Duck, we're just gonna do a minor shout out list. And you know what? I'll say what most of our thing is. We will be saying for us huge shout outs to Dodger of Zion and Ag. Nice to have both of them on this show, and it was a good idea for them to actually both show up to have their takes. Also, shout outs to Action Lab, Off the Wall Hockey, in general, Wolford Duck, WZIP Sports, Hurts for me, G Girl Gaming, and Shake too. I think that's what her name is. Yeah, and Shake. And also thank you to Dark Kirby for also coming in as well. Any questions, Duck, before we sign off for the night? I'm not going to do the anthems anymore. We've gone on long enough.
Yeah. I don't really have any questions.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for the Sports Disaster Watch Party. We're doing Bills and Rams.
Yep.
The season opener. Be there.
For me, yeah, of course, there will be no episode September 11th, 2022. We will see you guys back here on the Disaster for September 14th, 2022 instead. Hopefully with a better system than imagined. So with that said, that's it from us. We hope you enjoyed the Sunday episodes as long as we could. We might go back after the hockey season. We might go back after the football season. We'll find out. But with that said, from all of us here at the Sports Disaster, or at least the ones that are here, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday. Peace.
See you guys.